Welcome back to the Aldo Sweet Road to the Show here in MLB The Show 16. As you can see, Aldo has been traded to the Tampa Bay Rays in return for Corey Dickerson. So Corey Dickerson to Cleveland, and Aldo Sweet to Tampa Bay, as he is now the best overall player for the Tampa Bay Rays. As we're going to start things off at home, as you can see, a few appearance changes. The sleeve is back on the right arm, and the high socks are back, except we're doing the low stirrups, so we can rock those nifty, those sweet stirrups with the stripes. As you can see, Aldo making plays in the field, charges the ball on the run, fires the first, retires the runner. So now it comes up later in the game, 0 for 1 so far with a ground out back in the first. As this is the bottom half of the fourth, Chicago's up 2-0. As this is actually Matt Garza pitching for Chicago, and Aldo's going to take this one to right field. It's back. It's got a chance, and it is out of here. Aldo Sweet homers in his first career game as a Tampa Bay Ray. That's a solo shot into the right field seats, as now comes up with a runner on first, 2 outs, down by 2, 4-2. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, as Aldo's taking this one opposite way. That's the left center field. That one also has a chance, and that one is also gone. Aldo Sweet, 2-run shot. His first game as a Tampa Bay Ray, making impressions here at home in front of the Rays fans. 2 home runs in his debut. Back in the field again, ranges to his right from the run. A little bit of a falling fadeaway type throw, as Aldo retires the runner at first base on a nice play there. So comes up later on as he's not done on the day. 2 for 4 so far with 2 home runs, 3 RBI. Runner on second here with 2 outs. The pitch, Aldo's taking that one past the diving glove of Abreu at first base. Runner will hold up at third, as Aldo has himself a 3-hit day here in his Tampa Bay Rays debut. He goes 3 for 5, but the Rays do follow the White Sox by a score of 7-6. So now let's pick things up in a series against the Los Angeles Angels at home. As here we are, runner on first base, 1 out. Here comes the first pitch of the AB, and Sweet's going to take that one down the right field line. Lands just barely fair. Runner goes first to third. Aldo goes into second base, picks himself up a double, and advances the runner first to third. So that's all I did in that game. Ends up going 1 for 4 with a double, and the Angels end up winning by a score of 7-4. So now let's pick things up in a series against the Texas Rangers. As you can see, runners on the corners here, nobody out. And as you can see, we're playing in front of a packed house tonight in Arlington, as that pitch is going to hit Sweet right in the behind. So he'll take his base. Comes up later on, his next bat, as he was hit by a pitch earlier. Now he comes up, bases loaded, 1 out, full count. Tampa Bay up 1-0, as Aldo takes that one right at second base. Nice diving play there, but Aldo's able to beat it out, so a run does come in. No hit for him, though, as he gets credit for a fielder's choice, and he works a 7-pitch AB. So comes up later on, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch earlier, and he also had the RBI and a sack, on a fielder's choice. So runners on the corners here. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Aldo's taking that one past the glove of the shortstop. Runner from third comes in easily. That's another RBI for Aldo Sweet on the day. That time he gets credit for the single, though, as that's 2 RBI for him. Comes up later on in the game, up 9-5 here over Texas. 1 for 3 with a single, 2 RBI. So up 9-5 here in the top half of the 8th. As Aldo's taking that one off, looks like his knee, as he gets hit by a pitch yet again, second time in the day, and it comes up later on. So top half of the 9th, I think that is, up 10-8, runner on first, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. The first pitch of the AB, as Aldo takes that one right past the first baseman. Got the best of him, as it just looked like it ricocheted over his shoulder, like it hit his glove and ricocheted over his shoulder. So Aldo ends up going 2 for 4 on the day. Rays win 12-8 here in Arlington over the Texas Rangers. As that will wrap things up for this episode. Not too much happened in this episode. I played a decent amount of games, and just nothing really happened too much. We're kind of slumping right now. As you can see, we're going to leave things off here on May 25th. And you'll notice that we did not lose, we did not win any of the games, or we did not win the game we played against Los Angeles in this actual episode. That's because when I was recording this, the game crashed when I was in the middle of recording that series. So when I loaded it back up, that series just wasn't played. So I was like, I'm not going to play the rest of it, so I just simmed it. So now, that's why that's happening. So you can see the Rays are 29-19, so in a very much better position than the Indians were ever in than we were when I was with the Indians, as we are only 1 game back from Toronto, 7-3 in our last 10. Now, and as you can see, Aldo's in 99 overall still. He's hitting 228 with 5 dingers and 21 ribbies on the year in 167 ABs. So, with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for episode 23 of the Aldo Sweet Road to the Show. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Whiskey bottles and brand new cars, oak tree in my way. There's too much coke and too much smoke.